These are the games you have to win to be taken seriously.
The National Basketball Association and the Indiana Pacers are committed to a safe and enjoyable sports experience. We therefore ask you to refrain from any disruptive behavior, such as fighting, throwing objects, attempting to enter the court or interrupt play, or using improper language or gestures. Spectators engaging in such behavior are subject to ejection and possible arrest. Please report any violations to these rules to the nearest officer, security, or arena staff member.
Don't forget about our bobblehead giveaway day. Come to the game.
At one guard position, 6'5", number 7, Gerald Buchanan.
Live coverage of the NBA here on 2K Sports. A happy Sunday evening. RJ, kind of a lopsided matchup tonight in some regards, but everyone loves an underdog.
Yeah, let's not forget, this is the NBA. Anything can happen, and even lower-ranked teams are elite. We could still have a real contest on our hands tonight.
And always trying to find new ways to help his team, MP has zeroed in on winning his personal matchup each game.
This is something we've been revisiting for a while now. MP came out with the best of intentions. Felt like if he could take his man to the cleaners, everything else would kind of fall in place, and that has not been the case thus far. MP's got to find a balance. We'll see if he can execute on that tonight.
And now the opening lineup for Boston. The post pair. Tatum and Porzingis. White in at shooting guard, with Brown playing small forward. And it's Holiday in at the point. So the Indiana Pacers able to put the first points up on the board. Holiday, the pass to Porzingis. And the dunk by Porzingis.
Well, look, when Porzingis has it there's not much you can do defensively.
Last game for the Celtics, it was a loss to the Mavericks in Dallas. Richard, so many things about Drew Holiday's game we love, but what impresses you most about his game?
Well, I know it's an easy answer, but it's his defense. It's hard to be a feared defender in the modern NBA, Kevin. But Holiday is such a pest at all times on that end of the floor.
First quarter, about a minute and a half in. Here's Toppin. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
No, it's just ridiculous. He is just an absolute surgeon when he has the ball. This man is surgical. There is no way to slow him down when he wants to score.
Now here's White. He's playing a pretty big role for him at the offensive end, averaging about 12.5 points a game. Here's Buchanan, guarded by Holiday. Turner with the screen. Smooth passes to Turner. Rebounded by the Celtics. They come into this one following the loss to the Mavericks.
Live by the three, die by the three. If you're perimeter dependent, you don't really know game to game how it's going to go.
You would have liked to have seen them make some adjustments and attack the rim, but they just kept firing from distance and couldn't get much to fall.
Here's Buchanan. Jason Tatum picking up that last basket. There's a screen by Toppin. 4 on the clock. A shake. And it's good on the layup. Buchanan's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Looks like it could be a big night for him. Very strong start here in the first quarter.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Hey, guys. Well, Smooth in the last game against the Lakers was tremendous. He scored 22 points, and on top of that, also grabbed 3 rebounds. He was a jack of all trades for them. He helped them out in every facet of the game. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. You're right. He was a one-man wrecking crew in that one.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same attitude tonight.
And I'll be interested to see if the opposition looks to double him, because this should open up opportunities for his teammates to get going.
GA, these Boston Celtics are unquestionably a top-tier offensive unit.
Stupendous shooting, excellent instincts with the ball. Yeah, they are a model offense in many ways, making it tough for many teams to keep up with.
Hunter's checked in for Indiana.
He finds a shooter in motion and is confident he can threat him with the lead pass. Well done.
Porzingis sets the pick for Brown. A minute 20 left to play in the first. Here's Queta. Turner covering. Queta's shot is off.
Had enough room to finish, and that's one he'll usually make.
Here's Buchanan. And that one is hammered home.
A bona fide playmaker. Halliburton makes his teammates better.
Awesome display of athleticism captured by your AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Now here's Brown. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against the Mavericks in Dallas.
And he also chipped in with a couple blocks in that game. Just a hint at the impact he had on the defensive side.
Indiana making some changes. Wiseman's checked in for Miles Turner. Toppin comes in for Benedict Mathurin. And Andrew Nembhard's subbed in for Halliburton. Good on the shot.
When Brown has the ball in his hands, he is so dangerous in the two-man game.
Indiana leading. 40 seconds left here in the first quarter. Here's Buchanan. His last outing, we saw him pour in 22. Pass to Wiseman. The rebound by Queta. For Boston, they've gone 5 of 6 so far from the field to start out the game. Brown against Hunter. Now here's Brown. Defense is right there, and it comes off the front of the rim.
And usually that's a bucket for him, but look, nobody's perfect in the mid-range.
Here's Wiseman. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. So at the end of one quarter of play, still a close game. Pacers out in front. They're up by 2. And we'll be back with you for the start of the second quarter when we return. Now for Indiana. Miles Turner. He's checked in for Wiseman. Benedict Mathurin comes in for Toppin. Smooth checked in for Chris Middleton. And Halliburton subbed in for Andrew Nembhard. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Smooth passes to Halliburton. Here's Buchanan. Six on the shot clock. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Buchanan's got 13 points.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher. And coach knows it.
When it ain't broke, leave it alone until someone stops him. Just let him roll.
Halliburton is out there with Smooth. And there's Miles Turner. Then there's Benedict Mathurin. And it's Hunter in at the power forward. That's the Pacers 5.
Man, Holiday puts a lot of pressure on the defense. Often it's with his scoring, but right there, making a play for someone else.
Here's Mathurin. Hasn't made one yet. Hunter, the pass to Buchanan. Throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a three-point play. It's on Porzingis.
And how about the awareness Hunter possesses? Understands when one of his guys has an opportunity.
Obi Toppin's checked in for Hunter. Celtics also with a sub. Queta's checked in. Now here's Brown. He seems to always be finding ways to score, averaging around 23.5 points a game. And it's off from three-point range. On the wing, Mathurin. He's covered by Brown. 56 seconds left to play in the first half. The shot by Turner, no good.
Defense pulled out all the stops to shut him down there.
And White kicks to Holiday. Nice ball movement by Boston. And it's White missing.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
And the basket by Buchanan.
And he's made his mark on offense especially. They got to be thankful he's on their spot.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And there's the foul. It's on Jaylen Brown. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Boston making a switch here. Walsh is checked in. To the wing on the left. Here's Buchanan. He's off on that one. Nice D from Porzingis. Mathurin against Brown. It's deflected, and it's out of bounds. Let's see, they say last touch by Mathurin. Outside Holiday. And so it's Indiana with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. Their defense has been active and effective. We come back right after this.
Come one, come all. The 2K halftime is here, and so's our breakdown of the upcoming schedule. Let's check it out.
And you know, for that matchup with the Suns, they hold some advantages, but can't play sloppy or uninspired. Still have to come in focus.
Let's move on now to that first half we were watching. A brutal game so far for the Boston Celtics.
Yep.
And that is a wrap. Now let's send you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. What a game we're seeing from Smooth.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
I like how they came into this one with a game plan, and they're just going out and executing it. Terrific job.
Starting off the second half, here's Joe Mazzulla's 5. Holiday in the backcourt. To his side is White. The small and power forwards, the star pair of Brown and Tatum. And it's Porzingis in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Richard, we know how hard the game is to play, but I think we also know how hard the game is to officiate.
I agree, Kevin. I think the one thing about basketball is that it's constant movement. There are plays happening all around the referees. It's not like football where every 45 seconds you run another play. In 45 seconds, you could have had a different 5 or 6 possessions. That puts a tremendous amount of pressure on the referees.
5 on the clock. Porzingis with a screen on Halliburton. And out of bounds as the Pacers gain possession. Teams that make their free throws, they're so tough down the stretch. Let's check out the best. Number 1, the Pacers.
You can't be careless when you play them. I mean, no wasted opportunities at the line. It's a team effort, and they're getting it done.
Here's Buchanan, light covering. Rebound by the Celtics. Porzingis has got 5 rebounds tonight. Over the last few seasons, we've seen the resurgence of Porzingis. And Richard, it has been fun to watch.
Kevin, he's been effective on both sides of the ball. He's always been a good player, but his recent fit has really improved his play.
And it's the Pacers with the ball, following the Porzingis miss from deep. And it's good for 2. Halliburton's got the lead up to 14 now for the Pacers.
An effortless finish from Halliburton. The defense has to be more aware down low.
Back to Brown. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
I tell you what a good thing that he showed up today, because without him, this thing would already be over.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
And when he's gotten himself to the line this season, he's come through right around 74% of the time.
Here's Buchanan. Great D that time from Tatum. And here's Brown. He'll bring it up for Boston. They trail by 11. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Kevin, well, like a lockdown corner in football, teams just try to keep the ball away from Jrue Holiday. He says, I feel like they're not afraid of me, but like, okay, get him off the ball. To me, that's respect. I don't need other people telling me how good I am. You can see it by their actions. Kevin?
So true. He can be intimidating, David, and we thank you for that report. That free throw good from Brown. RJ, we've seen multiple all-star games for Jaylen Brown. Can he become a superstar?
Well, to me, if you've got a finals MVP in your back pocket on your resume, you are now a superstar, and Jaylen Brown is that.
So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2.
Every team in this league wants a Jaylen Brown, a tremendous two-way wing, and boy, Brown can put up giant offensive numbers.
Here's Buchanan, 21 points in the game, and he goes in for the dunk.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark. Celtics trail by 12. Outside Holiday. Pass to Porzingis. Brown deciding where to go with it. The Celtics need to get a shot off. Here's White. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday.
For 3.
Holiday's got 5 assists in the game.
Just a professional pass from a great player. That's Jrue Holiday.
Here's Buchanan. He's got 23.
2 minutes.
After and off the pick from Buchanan. Over in the corner, Turner jacks up a 3. Rebound, Boston.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can count on him to continue missing.
Good stuff from Brown, providing the assist. He's made giant strides in his passing game.
And so it's Rick Carlisle here calling timeout. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. James Wiseman, he's checked in for Turner. DeAndre Hunter comes in for Toppin. Chris Middleton's checked in for Benedict Mathurin. And Andrew Nembhard's subbed in for Halliburton. Here's Buchanan. Right now, checking his stats, he's averaging over 23 points a game. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
His accuracy is on another level this quarter. Really high quality shooting.
For Indiana, they have shot 2 free throws, and they're 1 of 2 so far. Celtics trail by 10. Here's Pritchard. 5 points in the game. Driving in, and Wiseman sends it back.
And putting in work on the defensive end. Wiseman's swat providing a spark to his team. And a moment now to look at the numbers for Holiday. He's getting around 8 points a game, 3 assists, and 3 rebounds. Nothing about his numbers really jump out at you, but he'll come up with a timely play or 2 every game.
And that's what you need from some guys on the team. Not everyone can be an all-star. You need glue guys to find that success too.
Boston making a switch here. Springer's checked in. Here's Pritchard. Over in the corner, Brown. Great D that time for Middleton. Pacers leading by 12. Here's Buchanan. 26 points for him. Pass to Middleton. Here's Buchanan. And the Pacers can't get it to go. Brown against Hunter. Brown right side. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Brown's got 10.
And you're not going to pass up that kind.
And so it's Indiana with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. And we'll be right back after this. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because
Indiana ends up with a new group on the floor. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Pacers.
They have found a lot of success in transition, running at every opportunity and getting points before the defense can get set.
And just a great job converting those second chance points as well. They're having a great night getting those second and third shot opportunities.
In the post, it's Toppin and Turner. Tyrese Halliburton is out there with Smooth, and it's Mathurin in its small forward. That's the Pacers 5. Right wing, here's Buchanan. And the Pacers can't get it to go. Celtics trail by 8. Tatum with it. And it's Toppin picking him up. And the shot goes in from Kristaps Porzingis.
Inside, Porzingis can pretty much take what he wants. He's just too tall.
Turner with a screen on White. Here's Buchanan.
Oh, my goodness, man.
Boom, he jams it straight down.
My goodness, that was absolutely filthy.
Nasty. This building is stunned. He dug deep, Greg, into his bag of tricks there. Here's Tatum. Rebounded by Buchanan. Pacers leading by 8. Pass to Toppin. Rebounded by Tatum. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for the Boston Celtics. Tatum draws the double. And here's Brown outside. Good. And it's Tatum picking up the assist.
The emergence of Brown as a #1 scoring option has been so much fun to watch. He has earned a lot of trust from his coaching staff.
Here's Buchanan. Light covering. Outside for Halliburton. There's the pick from outside the arc. Rebound Boston. Brown outside. Here's Tatum. Throws it down. JT.
I do not care what kind of game he is having. In these moments, Tatum is just different.
Here's Buchanan. Light covering. Halliburton in the corner. Out to the right wing. It's tipped and stolen by White. And Smooth is going to pick up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. And we've got a timeout from Joe Mazzulla. The magnitude at this juncture in the game clearly warranting a timeout. Turning here to our analysts, what factors, guys, come to your mind?
And if you can get a 3, shoot it. Otherwise, get the quick 2 and a foul.
Yeah, time is the enemy at this point, so I think I'd go for the tie and avoid playing the foul.
When they foul intentionally, they're going to have to do that now again and again. They're not in the penalty yet.
Yeah, you know what? Smart foul. You got to try and extend the game.
And now we've got the intentional foul.
First personal foul. 15 foul. At the line.
Good on the first, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And so both free throws are good. It's a 5-point game.
Making no mistakes and putting some extra nails in the coffin right here. That pretty much good.
11 seconds left in the fourth.
And if anybody didn't know, Jason Tatum has that killer instinct just coming out in a big way.
And an intentional foul there stops the clock.
You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
At the line, Buchanan. 2 shots.
He drops the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 4-point ball game. Holiday, the pass to White. The three-pointer, no good. So a close game sees Indiana take this one. Probably a little closer than they would have liked it, but a win nonetheless.
Yeah, but I really got a sense that the fans gave them that emotional.
MP, you are the straw that stirs the drink.
You let these guys light the beam, and you want to stand there and watch it.
Everything good, MP?
MP, you're my favorite player, man. Always.
Fans, don't forget about our next fan giveaway day, where all attendees will receive a Kings mascot mini flag. Come on out to the game, bring the family, and get a Kings mascot mini flag.
Folks, don't forget to come out to the game for Calendar Day. What better way to pass the year than with pictures of your favorite mascot, Slam Dance, and the Kings dancing. Fans, don't forget about our bobblehead giveaway day. Come to the game, bring the family, and get a free Slam to bobblehead.
The National Basketball Association and the Sacramento Kings are committed to a safe and enjoyable sports experience. We therefore ask you to refrain from any disruptive behavior, such as fighting, throwing objects, attempting to enter the court or interrupt play, or using improper language or gestures. Spectators engaging in such behavior are subject to ejection and possible arrest. Please report any violations of these rules to the nearest usher, security, or arena staff member.
And the excitement already starting to crescendo, with fans gathering and streaming into the building. Welcome everyone to NBA basketball. All right, let's take a look at some numbers for De'Aaron Fox.
Over his last 10 games, his three-point shooting has gotten a lot better. He looks very confident from deep. There's no doubt he's got the green light to shoot from his coaching staff.
And now Indiana's starting group. Pascal Siakam out there with James Wiseman. Then there's Tyrese Halliburton. Then it's Chris Middleton. And it's Buchanan in at the 2-guard spot. And for Sacramento, Fox and Monk make up the backcourt. Larry Nance is out there with Justice Winslow. And it's Sabonis in at the 5. We should see some great ball movement with these two teams, Graham. Fantastic group of passers on each side.
They're just so unselfish. They play for one another. You can see how it keeps the whole team involved. And I'll tell you what, I just love watching teams that can pass like this.
And here are the Pacers now. Sacramento getting their last shot to go. A nice shot by Buchanan.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
First quarter of play, a minute in.
Kings foul.
Indiana shooting their first foul shots of the night.
First team foul.
And he makes the first.
Shooting for Indiana, Buchanan. 2 shots.
That one falls, so he hits both of them.
You want to contest this guy's shot, but you absolutely don't want to send him to the line. He will make you pay.
pass to Winslow. Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. Pass to Fox. Just 5 to shoot. From outside the arc. And it's Wiseman with the rebound. Grant, when you talk about De'Aaron Fox, what an exciting player.
That he is, and just now entering the prime years of his career. We've seen him make great strides the last few years, and it's scary trying to think just how much he can still improve.
Here's Monk. After the basket by Indiana on the other end. Three-pointer, Fox. Pure from three-point range.
Yeah, hats off to Fox. He really upgraded that three-point stroke.
Haliburton against Fox. To the wing on the left. Here's Buchanan. Down it goes, and a great assist by Haliburton. Buchanan's got 8.
Pounding it inside early and often, setting a physical tone.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Earlier I spoke with Mike Brown. He said one person we cannot overlook is Tyrese Haliburton. He said the guy has major impact on the game, even when he's not scoring, which he usually is. He sets the tempo for the team. He can defend, rebound, pass the ball. Kid's got it all. Guys?
And Allie, thank you for that. And both free throws good for Fox.
And looking at Fox, a microwave scorer and Tasmanian devil running up and down the floor. A fun player to watch.
Now here's Haliburton. And right now he's currently putting up 6.5 points per game. Here's Buchanan. Monk covers. Siakam in the post. Working on Nance. Out of bounds. Sacramento will have it. And for an idea of how the league is shaping up right now, take a look at these latest power rankings. You look at the Spurs, they're a rising team climbing to 5th on the board.
You know, right now for Indiana, they've gotten into a slump. The season has not gone as planned. You get the sense that they're discouraged and they can't find any answers.
Back to Fox. And the layup is good off the glass. He has 7.
There's some contact there, but Fox just refuses to let that hold him back.
Wiseman, a screen on Monk. Here's Buchanan. And he dunks it down.
And it's just a great screen.
And they got a high-powered finish out of it.
And my question is, where was the help? Someone rotate over and challenge.
Outside Winslow. Pass to Sabonis. Here's Monk. Picked by Sabonis. This one for 3. And it's Monk missing. Indiana leading. Here's Buchanan. Count that bucket. Buchanan's got 12.
I'll tell you, this lead's not going anywhere with this guy making plays. What a quarter.
Outside Monk. Fox against Haliburton. And it's Fox missing. Pacers leading by 3. No question, this offense has some firepower.
And they're looking very confident in all that they're doing right now.
Kept alive, Haliburton. No good with a layup. The Kings have gone just 3 for 7 here at the start. Here's Fox. Again, the miss by the Kings.
And he's having an ugly quarter from the field and seems really frustrated.
Here's Buchanan. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Wow, that type of finish is just deflating right now for a team that's trying to make a comeback.
Ouch, that's certainly a big-time finish right there. It was one big exclamation point, or maybe even a question mark. And so here's Sacramento. Back to the basket by Indiana on the other end. Haliburton against Fox. Now here's Sabonis. Not a lot of room. It's good. Sabonis has got his second basket of the night.
We are talking about 6'11", 240 pounds of nothing but big-time athlete. Domantas Sabonis doing work.
Takes it inside. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. And it's been a pretty even game here after. Sacramento with some changes. Nance, he's checked in for Wiggins, and it's Monk in for Caldwell Pope. All right, let's take a moment to have a look at which point guards have posted the highest scores over the last month. Second is De'Aaron Fox.
And this group of guys, they have an innate ability to not only score at will, but to create for others. They're the complete package.
You know, they truly are. Whether it's one-on-one situations or staying within that team framework, that is a gifted group offensively. And, you know, you said it. Their ability to put up big points from the one-guard spot is what really sets them apart.
On the floor for Indiana, they've got Wiseman. Benedict Mathurin is out there with DeAndre Hunter. Then it's Halliburton, and it's Buchanan in at the shooting guard position. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Hi, guys. Well, Smooth in their last game against the Celtics put on a show. He tallied 32 points, and he was dialed in from long distance. But remember, he also was great on the stripe. Just another remarkable performance from him. Nothing new. Guys, we'll see how long he keeps this up.
Thanks, Allie. Absolutely. He was a one-man show in that one, Grant.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same mentality tonight.
One of the things I like about this guy, he's able to up the intensity whenever needed, and players really feed off his energy.
Here's Fox. Wow, the athleticism of Fox.
And put your head down and go to work. That's what they need to do.
Boy, the tide is running one way and then shifts back in the other direction. I've lost count of how many lead changes we've had here tonight.
Here's Buchanan. Monk covers. Hunter, a screen on Monk. Here's Buchanan. Ooh, a two-handed power slam. Already 7 lead changes. These teams are really going after each other.
It's been a brutal game to play, but a fun one to watch.
And you played for several different coaches with very different philosophies, Grant. Did you have a favorite system?
Well, you know, B.A., I did. I played 19 years, a number of different coaches, but the 8 seconds or less offense back when I was with the Suns as a player, you want to run. And honestly, it's so much fun getting up and down the court like that.
Pass to Buchanan. No good there. Nice D from Nance. Sacramento has gone 2 for 2 from the arc here in the second. Monk against Halliburton. Fox deciding where to go with it. To the paint. Here's Nance. And Nance with the slam.
Well, you've got to be decisive in your movements in the pick and roll, and Mr. Nance Jr. does exactly that.
Smooth. Pass to Wiseman. Picked it out of midair. Here's Ellis. He's covered by Mathurin. Out to the right wing. Pass to Ellis. He takes it in. Shot clock at 6. Here's Fox. Halliburton with some nice D.
A rare miss for him at point-blank range. That's one he'd like to have back.
Here's Buchanan. 20 points for him. Nance pulls down the board. Sacramento leading by 4. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Fox. Wow, physical D, but Fox prevails.
And you know, in this quarter, they've really brought up their shooting percentage.
Wiseman, a screen on Monk. Here's Buchanan. He gets it in there. Buchanan's got 22.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
Well, the best players, to me, deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
And so it's De'Aaron Fox making highlights for the Kings, hunting for opportunities, leading to 9 points in the quarter. We'll be back in a moment.
And greetings from the 2K studios. Here at halftime,
Even before the game started, you could feel the energy in this arena, man. They fed off that. Big time home court advantage.
And now as the... Thanks for tuning in.
Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. Fox and Monk make up the backcourt. Larry Nance is out there with Domantas Sabonis. And it's Winslow in at the three. That's the group starting the second half for Mike Brown. Wiseman a screen on Monk. Boom! He jams it straight down.
I'll tell you what, it's good to be his age.
Yeah, I don't have memories like that at my age, though. Halliburton against Fox. Rebounded by Halliburton. Halliburton's got 4 rebounds in the game. All right, Doris, where do you think Halliburton ranks among the NBA's best point guards?
Well, he's certainly, B.A., got to be near the top of the list. Number one, his vision is absolutely tremendous. He can create on the fly. As importantly to me, it's his spirit and presence, the joy he brings to the game.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. Well, De'Aaron Fox, the inaugural 2023 Clutch Player of the Year. He said, quote, "You can't be afraid to fail. Obviously, you're not going to make every shot, but my team puts me in position to succeed, so the least I can do is have confidence in myself to take good shots." Brian?
Allie, thanks. You know, he's become a star.
B.A., I'm not sure he should be flaunting around the rim like that with this game so close.
Oh, it's risky, but it sure did look good. Impressive looks on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Winslow passes to Fox. Outside Monk. There's the three. The Pacers pull it in. Halliburton's got a rebound number 5 here tonight. For the lead. And he can't get that one.
You know, missed that one, but still a really good start coming off the break. 3 for 4 now.
Outside Winslow. Back to Fox. And Fox powers it home.
Yeah, Fox is going off. I mean, he's gotten the ball on offense, and he's been relentless.
Here's Buchanan. And it's Sacramento with the rebound. They'll be hosting Toronto for their next one. And that game will conclude a 4-game homestand for them. Here's Fox. Fox hits it right through the contact.
Right there, Fox using his length to do damage inside.
Pass to Buchanan. Siakam the screen. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. Indiana shooting their 5th and 6th free throw attempts tonight. Ellis is checked in for Sacramento. And the Pacers also making a change. Matherin's checked in for Chris Middleton. And Fox has got the ball here for the Sacramento Kings. 2-point game. And it's Wiseman with the rebound. Wiseman's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Here's Buchanan. He's guarded by Sabonis. Pass to Buchanan. Siakam with a screen on Sabonis. 5 on the clock. Buchanan can't get it to go. The Kings have gotten 3 of 6 shots to fall so far in the third. Fox against Halliburton. Here's Sabonis. Can't connect from 14.
Well, that's a blown defensive coverage, but it doesn't matter. He cannot answer the bell.
Siakam the screen. Here's Buchanan. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. 3 trips to the line so far for him in this one. And the first one at the line is good. And some changes here for the Kings. Wiggins comes in for Nance. And Caldwell Pope is subbed in for De'Aaron Fox. Miles Turner, he's checked in for Indiana. Nembhard comes in for Tyrese Halliburton. It's Monk on the wing. Ellis passes to Monk. hits a three-pointer. And the Kings lead by 3.
He's a go-to guy for them because he's that consistent. Time and time again, he delivers.
Siakam the screen. 54 seconds left to play in the third. Smooth, pass to Mathurin. Turner, a screen on Caldwell Pope. Here's Buchanan. Oh, and there's a one-hand jam.
Improving his passing is going to be key for Mathurin in the NBA. Looks like he's already on that path.
Pass to Ellis. Now here's Sabonis. Outside Monk. Picked by Sabonis. Takes a 3. And it's Monk missing. The Pacers have gotten 4 of 7 shots to drop in the third. Here's Buchanan. Monk covers. Smooth. Pass to Siakam. Here's Buchanan. Over Wiggins. No good. Would have counted had it gone. 3 quarters of play and a close one here. Rick Carlisle had some advice for his team. Let's hear what he had to say.
Come on, we got to have some presence down there.
He's making a change here. Monk's checked in. Indiana making a switch here. Just over a minute played here in the fourth. Looney finds Fox. Back to Monk. And he drives in. Got a piece of it. And that'll be Sacramento's ball as it goes out of bounds. Kings able to keep possession here. Here's Fox, plenty of space.
Well, you simply have to shake that one off, right? You can't let that kind of missed opportunity bother you.
On the court for the Pacers, they've got Halliburton, Miles Turner out there with DeAndre Hunter. Then there's Benedict Mathurin, and it's Buchanan in at shooting guard.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. You know, that's why they continue to get attacked.
And here's Fox. The teardrop goes back up. Looney shrugging off the contact.
You have to appreciate the doggedness and intensity on the glass. Wow.
Turner, a screen on Monk. Smooth, pass to Turner. Monk with a steal. And here's the fast break. The finish. Ellis, good. And it's a 6-point Kings lead.
That couldn't have gone better for them. Forget about playing it safe. They're looking to finish it off with style.
Some changes for Sacramento. Domantas Sabonis, he's checked in for Looney. Nance comes in for Wiggins. And Winslow is subbed in for Ellis. To the left wing. Here's Buchanan. Here's Wiseman. Yeah, that's where he shines. Wiseman throws down the dunk.
And when the game is this close, you have to go all out.
He certainly understands his role, huh? When the shot goes up, just crashes the offensive glass.
And that's so demoralizing to your opponent. To play great defense and have the possession end that way, that's tough to take.
Pacers trail by 4. Pass to Buchanan. With the crossover. And that comes off the assist by Middleton. Buchanan's got 36 points.
I mean, the versatility of Middleton. Not just a scorer, also a solid passer and distributor.
Monk, and he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
I just love the aggressive finish.
I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam. Here's Buchanan. Monk covers. Smooth. Pass to Wiseman. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. That's on Justice Winslow. He hits the first one. And that narrows the lead down to just 3. And the second free throw, no good. Tough break there.
And by missing that free throw, now a 3 could even the score. Not ideal. Oh, Fox doesn't shy some important possessions. He wants to be the man for this team.
Screen by Wiseman. Here's Buchanan, and it's flushed down. A nice jam.
His hang time on the rim puts a sweet cherry on top, B.A.
It's a close game, and those displays of explosiveness can jumpstart a team. Here's Fox. Always attacking Fox.
The sweet stroke of Fox. Lefties always make it look so good.
Wiseman, a screen on Monk. Driving inside, and he goes in for the dunk.
Oh, save that for the dunk contest. That flush was so extra.
Whether or not this game is close, he's the same guy, focused on finishing firm at the rim. Ooh, Fox making him pay from deep.
Someone who embraces big moments. De'Aaron Fox, huge points.
Out to the right wing. The three. Buchanan can't get it to go.
Simply put, a bad shot, guys. They all know they can get a better look than that.
Winslow passes to Monk. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Tyrese Haliburton. Third personal foul. Fourth team foul.
.44 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. And it's Fox missing.
Every moment counts here. They have got to get moving.
This is the very definition of desperation time. You've got to score every trip.
The clutch shots seem to be more and more frequent for Middleton. You can see why they have so much confidence in him.
And they go to the intentional foul. Good on the first, and that puts them up 5. Second one is good, getting both at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Well, you want to continue to build the lead, so a very productive trip to the line right there.
9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Here's Buchanan. No good on the three. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Chris Middleton, first personal foul. Team is in a penalty.
He gets the first, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
For your Kings, Malik Monk, taking 2.
And so both free throws good, and it's an 8-point ball game. Time called here. Indiana decides to talk it over. There's 18 seconds left in the fourth quarter. All right, guys, what's your take?
Too little, too late. Making a change won't save them now.
Well, I think he might just want to remind these guys, hey, let's finish the game the right way.
There's 18 seconds left to play in the fourth. He connects! Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5. There's 14 seconds left in the fourth. And an intentional foul right there.
Personal foul.
And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss. That's good. Going 1 of 2 from the line. And that increases the lead to 6. Here's Buchanan. Monk covers. Three-pointer. And no good. So the Kings win it. I'm sure they would have preferred a blowout victory, but a win's a win.
And it's so true, but you have to credit the crowd for giving them such a big boost toward the end. It really kept this team's energy high.
And that'll do it, folks. For Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Doris Burke, and the rest of our 2K team, this is Brian Anderson signing off. So long and...
We can get that one back next time.
Stop running.
Hey, he can ball, huh?
Are you serious? Stop giving me that.
Keep it going.
Hey, good look, baby. You call this fun? Watch. Hey, we got that all day. You like that mid-range game, huh? Oh, yeah.
You're like money in the bank.
Yeah, that's right. Don't give me those.
Come on! What are you... Bro, MP, come on.
Yes, sir. That's the way I back up my game.
Started, man. Let's get it started.
Let's do this. And one.
Yeah, get serious. Come on.
Yo, keep shooting that. Focus! Hey! We're here. We're here.
That might be good enough for the City League, but it's not going to cut it here.
Yes, sir! That's the way I back up my game.
You got it. Come on, man.
Your confidence is gone now. Turn it up! Y'all ready to lose? Shut up! That was going in. Oh, takeover. He's doing this. Oh, from downtown. Oh, that slipped out of my hand. What? No. My game is gold right here.
Now that's what I want to see.
I mean, come on, yo. You don't want none of this. Yeah, baby. Oh,
More.
I can move it back some more if you want me to.
Need some help?
What's up, bro? Get after it, MP. These fans make a lot of noise. Let's Kawhi some Jackson.